Om Sri Saram. Good morning, each and everyone. Saram to one and all. Today class we are discussing about prehistoric culture. Prehistory is a human being or living in India from time immemorial. We can study the story only on the basis of rude implement they used. This is known as prehistory. India is one of the earliest homes of man, but historians have no unanimity of opinion regarding the exact place of origin of the first man in India. Some scholars believe that first man lived in symbolic hills of Himalayas, and others believe it to be in South India known as Dandakaranya, the parts of Karnataka. Totally, during the period of the prehistoric period, the existence of various races Negro, Mongoloid, Dravidian, Alpines, etc. complicate the issues of origin of man. Present population of India is the result of intermixing of many races, but the most acceptable view is that Deccan was the first home of man. It is believed that man walked on this earth as early as 1,50,000 years ago. So, the prehistoric period, based on stone implement and metal, classified into 6 ages. First one, Paleolithic. Second one, Mesolithic. Third one, Neolithic. Fourth one, Copper. Fifth one, Bronze. And last one, Iron Age. There is also difference of opinion among historians regarding the exact time or period of these ages. Totally, the prehistoric period is that period of our ancient past for which we don't have written records. Therefore, our knowledge of the culture which developed in this period is based only on the materials found in archaeological excavations. The earliest men living during this period made tools and implements of stone found in his surroundings. These tools helped him to hunt and gathering food in order to satisfy his hunger. Since the earliest tools used by humans were made of stone, this phase of human development is known as Stone Age. Three classes of prehistoric period are stone, bronze, and iron age, with the latter two overlapping with historic ages. The Stone Age is divided into three periods: Paleolithic, Mesolithic, and Neolithic. Out of them, Paleolithic, longest, and Mesolithic represent hunting gathering stage, while the Neolithic represent the stage of food production, plant cultivation, and animal husbandry. The term Paleolithic was coined by archaeologist John Lubbock in 1865. Paleolithic age spanned from 5 lakh years ago, when tool-making member of Homo erectus had arrived, till 10,000 BC. It divided into three periods: Lower Paleolithic, Middle Paleolithic, and Upper Paleolithic ages. Totally, in this lesson, we shall trace the evolution of prehistoric man from a hunter and food gatherer to a food producer. Totally, how to man and civilized became transformed as a civilized. How to migrated man settled at a particular place. This change did not take place all of a sudden and took several hundred to thousand years. On the basis of the different type of tools and technique, so the stages of human development are in prehistoric period are described as the Paleolithic known Old Stone Age, Mesolithic known Middle Stone Age, Neolithic known New Stone Age. Next we have entered to the Paleolithic culture. The term Paleolithic is derived from the Greek word paleo, which means old, and lithic, it means stone. Therefore, the term Paleolithic age refers to Old Stone Age. According to some historians, this period existed between 40,000 to 10,000 BC. During this period, man used it for rough and undressed stone fitted to stick or bone handles. They used very old stone called quadrate. So they were also known as quadrate man. They had no any idea of use of fire, pottery, and agriculture. They mostly lived on hunting. It is believed that they belonged to the Negro race with short stature, dark skin, woolly hair, and flat nose. So another, the archaeologists have dated this culture to the Pleistocene period, about 2 million years ago. The Pleistocene period is the geological period of the age when the Earth's surface was covered with ice and weather was so cold that human or plant life could not survive. But in the tropical region where ice melted, the earliest species of men could exist. The people lived near hillocks and used only stone tools for hunting and their protection. Totally protection from predators. However, the choice of raw material used for tool making varied from region to region and depended upon its availability. The material used was jet availability in hilly areas of different regions, basalt found in Maharashtra region, limestone in Karnataka region. Right. On the basis of the nature of progress made in tool types and technique, the Paleolithic culture have been divided into three phases. These are lower or early Paleolithic, middle Paleolithic, upper or late Paleolithic. These phases covered a long period ranging broadly from 5 lakh to 10,000 BC. Lower Paleolithic age tools, Andes and clever. Middle Paleolithic age tools, flakes. Upper Paleolithic tools, flakes and blades. Further, this division is not uniform around the world because of several factors such as time lag, climatic vagaries, great distance, numerous geographical and physical barriers, etc. Paleolithic age finally ended with the end of the Ice Age in about 10,000 BC. So, tools of the Paleolithic period. The main tools of lower Paleolithic phase were axe, cleaver, and chopper. These are called chopping tools. These were rough and heavy and were made by chipping the sides of the stone. Gradually, sharper and less heavy tools came to be made. The flake tools or chipped pieces were the chief tools during the Middle Paleolithic period. The tools of the Upper Paleolithic period primarily consisted of burins and scrapers. Let us now discuss in brief the chief features and uses of some of the tools mentioned above. In index, the butt end is broader and working edge is narrow. These were used for cutting the trees or digging the roots. The clevers had a biface edge. These were meant for splitting objects like the trunks of trees. The choppers were the massive cord tools with a unifacial working edge and were used for chopping purposes. The burins were like flakes or blades. These were used for engraving on soft stone, bones, or rocks. These scrapers were also made of flakes. These tools served the purpose of obtaining barks of trees and skins of animals. In lower Paleolithic phase, the tools are mainly hand axe and cleaver with some flakes also. The tools were relatively blunt and have been found all over India except plain of Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra. Many Paleolithic tools assemblages were found around Tapti, Godavari, Bhima, Krishna River. The raw material used for making tools was mainly quercite and shard, but quartz and basalt was also used. So above the picture of tools of Paleolithic era, first one is the chopper, second one type of the hand axe, third one the cleaver. So the Paleolithic period totally consisted various culture. The important culture of the lower Paleolithic era known as Sohan culture, Madrasian culture, Nevasan culture, and Aquilian culture. Next, we have entered to one more the important concept on about geographical distributions of the Paleolithic site, which are important particular places for availability of the tools of Paleolithic age. So, these geographical distributions of Paleolithic site suggest that this culture was spread throughout the length and breadth of the Indian subcontinent. In the north, Kashmir Valley, Sohan Valley, in Rawalpindi, now in Pakistan, have yielded Paleolithic tools. So next one in Rajasthan, Paleolithic tools were found at the site along the river Loni. In western India, the Paleolithic tools were also discovered from the sides of the river Sabarmati, Mahi, and their tributaries in Gujarat. In Maharashtra, the most important sites are Nevasa and a tributary of Godavari and Patne. in the Tapti river system. Later in Madhya Pradesh, the rock shelters at Bhimbetka near Bhopal and Adamgarh in the district of Hoshangabad have yielded tools from the Paleolithic to the Mesolithic period. And in Uttar Pradesh, the Belan Valley is the most prominent site. It shows human occupation of the area continuously from the Paleolithic period. Later, Assam and neighboring areas, including Meghalaya, have yielded prehistoric artifacts. Paleolithic tools have also been found at various sites in Bengal, Orissa, and Bihar also. So later in peninsular India, Paleolithic tools have been reported from Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. In Tamil Nadu, an important site is Attirapakkam in Chingelpot region. The subsistence of the Paleolithic culture was based mainly on hunting animals and gathering fruits and roots. In other words, the people were primarily hunters and gatherers with no settled habitations. On the basis of above discussions, we can conclude that the Paleolithic culture of the prehistoric period were widespread throughout the Indian subcontinent. The study of the tools indicate a gradual progress in tool technology, which must have led to better availability of resources. Totally one of the very important site, according to father of Indian prehistory Robert Bruce Foote, had discovered Andes near Chennai and called it Madrasian culture. Foote was a geologist of the Geological Survey of India. So, the Madrasian culture of Lower Paleolithic era is one of the very important the site of the Paleolithic age. And one more known as the Achillean culture was named after French site of Saint Achille, which was the first effective colonization of the Indian subcontinent. So it is one more very important Lower Paleolithic settlement or Paleolithic site in India. So these are all the geographically the different type of the these are all the different type of the geographical distributions of Paleolithic age or Paleolithic settlement. So one more very important concept about prehistoric period or Paleolithic age known as the subsistence pattern. Totally, the Paleolithic people practice hunting and food gathering for their subsistence. They made simple stone tools for hunting, cutting, digging, and other purpose. It means totally permission from predators and collected some food and living purpose. One more, they led a nomadic life and migrated to place where plant and animal resources along with water were easily available. Totally, the Paleolithic period is type of the part of uncivilized, but this type of the part of uncivilized became how to turn as a civilized. So in this concept, we have continued about next class that is known as the Mesolithic age or Middle Stone Age. What are the important changes from Paleolithic to Mesolithic age about the next class? So once again, thank you everyone. Today class is over. Jai Sai Ram.